Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 119. Just one away from 120 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing great. Having a good day, night, whatever the case may be. It's your boy GGF, as always. And we're going to get it in. Sun is rising here in the morning. Seems like a beautiful day. Mom's a little sick, but otherwise everything is a-okay. We're in Cliaban Rilag, and whoa, what a cool place. It is an Engwithan ruin. If you didn't see last episode, I highly suggest pausing this, going to check it out, and coming back to this later, because we explored the first floor in its entirety of Cliaban Rilag, and we were no doubt left speechless by the surprises in store for us. Pretty interesting stuff. And oh man, we're heading into this room, which just looks insane. And it's like a big ominous room. Oh, it's down here. Can we go in there? Oh, I guess there's an ominous room in there too, but oh man, still getting that choppiness with the game for some reason that I was having last episode. But let's head in. Look at this like rust-colored room. We're coming in. There's an Audra animat. Let's go after it. Alright.
Yeah?
We've got a bunch of animats to deal with.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm going after whatever we got here. The Audra animat. Adair.
Hey.
Knock it down if you can. Palagina.
I'm ready.
Flame of Devotion. Where's Palagina? Palagina right there. Couldn't hit that animat with it.
Need
You
something?
switch to Stelgar. I'll switch to my form. Boom, boom. Let's go. Whoa, so much choppiness. The Audra animat is down on the ground.
This one repels my touch.
It's badly injured. Adair, knock it down again. Who's this? Palagina. Get that Audra animat. Do another Flames with Devotion on it.
Your
Grieving
thoughts
Mother.
must flow deeply indeed.
Where's Grieving Mother? Right here. Throw a Mind Lance out there.
Hi?
Alright, bong bong. Boom. Down goes that one. I'll have Grieving Mother attack there. Aloth. Down goes those two. All that's left is this animat right here. Bong bong, mashallah, son. Handling our BI. Oh, look at this. Okay, let's take the Shattered Armor, the Binding Copper, the Awakened Audra, the Core. What the heck is that? Engwithan Shields, Engwithan Daggers. Yeah, if the video's choppy, guys, I apologize. I'll try to fix it for next episode, but I don't know what's actually going wrong here. Oh, weapons rack maybe or something. It's just really choppy. All of a sudden. Check out the core. This copper locket is the legacy of some of the Engwithan's early soul experiments. The crystal inside is filled with the essence of dozens of souls. While no one is entirely certain of its original purpose, it is believed that this was created in one of the first attempts to build and control animats. It is said that, unable to get out, some of the souls have lost their sanity, while others formed a unique collective consciousness that kept the memory and talents of each alive. Those who wear it will swear they hear voices talking to them, guiding their actions. The locket is scratched and inlaid with simple... What? Simple... Niloid patterns. The crown base is decorated with a stylized bear head. Upon opening the locket, you see a 6-sided crystal that appears dark at first. However, as you gaze into it, it warms with an orange glow. It's pretty cool. Oh, what does it do? +2 perception, and it's a neck item. Probably not really all that useful for anybody. Intellect, perception. What would she rather have? And is she getting perception somewhere else? No. Okay, she's getting 1 from the Pilgrim's Last Vigil, but does she want 2? Oh, intellect she's getting all 2 of. Well, let's see. She's got a 13 per for interrupt, accuracy, and reflex. Her accuracy is great. Intelligence, area effect, duration, and will. I'd rather the intellect. And then who else do we have? Palagina has dexterity 3. He's got increased constant recovery. Would we want better interrupt, accuracy, and reflex? His reflex is terrible. Let's see what happens if we put the core on him. His reflex goes up to 58. His accuracy goes up to 61. Interrupt goes up to 12. It makes him a deadlier fighter, but he loses that improved constant recovery. We'll keep it handy, because I think that's the only perception he's getting. Looks like, yeah. So he could utilize that. But let's
Be cautious.
see what we've got in here.
Be constant.
What do we have here? Looting. Oh, find mail armor. Nice. Some big lava chamber. Let's check out the hieroglyphs here. Images of men and women swinging hammers and hearing iron over a forge fill this alcove. So this was their forge, yeah. Anvil. Fine brigandine and hooded turban. Definitely worth money. Fighters in iron, relentless and fierce as the thousands of foes. Thousands of foes for their animats, yet they handled their BI by making the animats who fought their wars for them, like. So it seems. I don't know the whole of it. Let's go this way. As this is new. Saw that. Rain blight. It's raining. It's pouring. The rain blight is snoring. Alright, we've got the big ominous door as we pick up 6 more primal waters.
On the hunt.
Let's go over this way first. Choppiness seems to have chilled out a little bit. Alright, bong bong. So now, this seems to be the last place we can go on this second floor. Should be interesting, guys. Let's come back here. And, get a quick save and see what we can do here.
Eyes open.
Engwithan key. Oh, dang, someone was walking away. Huh, we just saw someone walk these stairs. That was weird. These stairs go up. Huh. I thought we went down with the first set of stairs coming down here, but maybe not. Maybe we did go up. Remember, there is a crew in here in front of us, supposedly. Wow, look at this. It's wild, yo. What do we have going on here? Something in the ether hums and buzzes through your teeth. I do want to come down here and see if there's any secret. Probably not, but... let's come over here for a quick look. Let's go up here. A haze of essence lingers over the body, as faint and insubstantial as a dust plume in a rider's wake. Yet as you draw closer, whispered instructions echo in your ears and anticipation warms your blood. In a vision, you see the same stone machine you approached moments ago, from a different height and angle as if through different eyes. You'd heard rumors that some of your brethren were sent here months before, yet you see no sign that anyone has been here. In fact, the cobblestones are covered in a fine layer of dust, ash. You know suddenly what this will cost you, and you are ready. The orders were clear. The effects of the machine in Cliaban Rilag were wearing off. A child had been born not far from Deerford recently, its soul intact. The machine would need to be reactivated. Oh, wow. You and your companions take up your positions. You share a final look of affirmation between yourselves. They don't know your name and you don't know theirs, but you know that you're doing the work of the gods together. None of the rest matters. So that's the leaden key. And they're the reason for the Hollowborn, it looks like. 2 carved bands of stone in the middle of the machine grind into motion. They rotate in opposite directions, picking up speed until they spin like freshly greased carriage wheels. A wind shrieks through the cavern, accelerating with the stone rings. You press your hands to your ears and grate your teeth against the noise. You're about to shut your eyes when you glimpse new movement. Rows of triangular flaps around the machine open like petals. You don't know what's happening in the machine, but you feel it tingling at your extremities. Searing pain spreads through your body, a hot knife separating every tissue and ligament within you. All the while, it feels as if you're falling toward the machine, your stomach mashed against your spine. What happens next is too fast to process. You awaken from the vision to find yourself kneeling and gasping for air, holding your head. You let the tiles between your knees gradually come into focus. As you catch your breath, you remember the strange scene you saw outside Celant Lee's, where several robed figures fell amidst the howling bivouac. Looking at the ash scattered across the cavern floor, it is apparent that the leaden key has been doing this, whatever it is, all over the Deerwood. So, Elzarian, are you feeling okay? Did you catch alcoholism from the Deerwoodens? His smile turns nervous as he looks you over, examining you for signs of injury. You were off in your own little dream for a moment. What's going on with you? 2700 XP, 4320 for the total quest XP.
Don't fret. You'll get used to it.
Pallegina shakes her head with a smile and waves her hand dismissively. Through death's gaze.
Quiet.
Ring finger added. The quest expires in 2 days. Oh, nice. Let's check that out from the stronghold. Rewards 25% XP. Needhen's finger. 500 to 1,000 copper and treasure. Expires in 1 day, 25 hours. Duration 3 turns. Needhen was a Glonfathan who was notorious for both his brutality and his ability to avoid capture by the tribe's best hunters. When he was finally captured and put to death, his body was buried in a secret place near Cliaban Rilag. A Rio had given the unusual recommendation in the hopes that the Engwithan ruin would capture the killer's soul and prevent it from returning to the wheel. During a recent cleansing celebration, an Orlan child stumbled across Needhen's grave. Not realizing what he had found, she told her parents, who guessed what it was, and in turn told other members of their tribe. Within a day, Needhen's burial site had been plundered by a few foolhardy Glonfathans, the body carried away for ritual purposes. All that remained was the ring finger from his right hand. The Anamfatha opposed the use of Needhen's body for preparing sacred objects, and will reward anyone who can return it to them. Interesting. So let's assign somebody to that. Minea is busy. How about homie right here, Zawa? Bong bong. Zawa will take care of that. We might find out what happened with Lord Birnwagar in a day, 14 hours. And we have how much time left on this? 5 hours on the chapel. Very nice indeed. Let's check this. Looks like, oh, it just disappeared. Interesting stuff all around. Let's come up here. Okay, we have to go this way, and wow. So the leaden key has been causing the Hollowborn. Are we about to beat the game or something? Did we come here?
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Like, I'm very shocked that we're discovering crisis for the Hollowborn crisis origins. It looks like. Not 100% sure. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but there you go. Come in here. You hear running water and see a small stream that carves its way into the mountain. Inspect the stream. A shallow bottom flickers and wavers just under the water's edge, but as you look toward the tunnel, the bottom disappears into darkness. From here, it's impossible to tell how deep the stream is. However, a faint light plays along the walls of the tunnel. The echo of rushing water suggests that the tunnel and stream continue for quite some distance. Wade to the tunnel. You take slow, sloshing steps toward the mouth of the tunnel, holding yourself upright while the current tugs at your legs. The cold water leaves you gasping, and it rises past your waist. You fight to control your breaths. The stream bed soon drops out from under your feet, and the current pushes you forward, pushes you toward the tunnel with growing force. Swim into the tunnel. The current pushes you through the tunnel faster and faster, tugging you downward. Over your head, the tunnel narrows and drops, leaving only a thin pocket of air. You take a final deep breath before the current drags you into the depths. Rays of light pierce the darkness, but the current is moving too fast now for you to see more than flickering glimpses as you speed by. You keep your hands in front of yourself and focus on avoiding the jagged rocks that appear suddenly in the darkness, jutting from the walls. A light winks at you up ahead. You're approaching it fast, but it looks to be the mouth of a second, smaller tunnel. You might be able to reach it, but your lungs have started to ache. Grab the edge of the tunnel. You wrap your fingers around the rocks lining the tunnel and peer into it. It terminates in a dead end, but something glints among the rocks at the far side. Reaching it would be a challenge for anyone without strong lung capacity. I would send Adair, probably. Adair pulls himself into the tunnel, executing deft scissor kicks while the passage narrows. At the end, he finds a skeleton with a handle protruding from its ribs. Adair pulls it free and pushes off from the wall, propelling himself back toward the main tunnel. Nice! Swirling and tumbling through the darkness of the tunnel, you at last see a halo of light above, and you swim and kick toward it. At last, your head breaks the surface, you gulp air into your aching lungs, and you pull yourself to the edge of the pool. Crawling out of the water, you look at the cavern around you as you massage feeling back into your aching, cold-numbed limbs. Gained an item, the Rose of Salt Hollow. Whoa. Whoa. Let's check that out. Good job, Adair. Good job, Adair. A Morning Star, a young weapon with a relatively short history. The rose was forged from blackened Emiran steel and topped with a wickedly thorny bloom of petals. The Morning Star's resemblance to its namesake doesn't end with the head. In long faded black shaft, its long faded black shaft also features small thorns along its entire length, causing discomfort even to an armored wielder. Hakron Grist, a successful adventurer from the Raid Saren seaside village of Salt Hollow, had the gnarly weapon made after his friends joked about how nothing could grow in the alkaline soil of their home. Hakron used the rose to defend Salt Hollow from bandits and to help his comrades kill 2 sky drakes who had made their last made their lair near a road leading into the village. When Salt Hollow no longer held the wonder for them that it once had, Hakron and his friends made their way to Deerwood to seek their fortunes in the ruins of Erglonfoth. They have not been heard from since, and here's their weapon. 18 to 25, plus 25% corrode damage, 20% of damage restored as endurance. Oh, that's awesome. Worth 1,200. Let's see what it looks like in Adair's hands. If we replace his Morningstar with it, we can sell that now. Is that exceptional? Yeah. Bong bong. 24 to 35, 57. Plus 25%. It's normally 14 to 20, but with all those bonuses, it's 24 to 35 with 25% more in corrode damage and damage restoring as endurance, but I don't want to give up the 2 swords. They're just so deadly. Normally 11 to 16, but look at all that. It's exceptional savage attack. He has the weapon specialization for the swords and plus his might. And you can even see how the accuracy is calculated. Wow. That is awesome. He's quite accurate with them and he does a lot of damage, but the Morningstar, I guess, if we need more, armor penetration type deal, we can have him do that. She's got the S-Stock, also with savage attack. She's not specialized in it, though. I thought we specialized her in the S-Stock. Gone share. I guess not, but she also has savage attack. Now she's specialized in both of these. But that doesn't do damage, that's for her accuracy. Yep, weapon focus ruffian, she's getting 6 from it. For each one. She's specialized, even specialized in the blunderbuss. But she's doing well. Haravius is not specialized in the mace, but he has the gauntlets of accuracy. And his damage goes way up from damaging 3 on the mace and 12 might. Aloth. Strangely enough, noble and peasant, he's getting double bonus. I don't understand that at all. For this weapon, which is a quarterstaff. But he's pretty bad A with that thing. Perception. Give him more accuracy. Does he have any perception? He has no perception. Maybe he should use that. What's Aloth using on his neck? Oh, 2 intellect, 1 resolve. Yeah, we want to keep that. And then I'm using this, highest accuracy in the party, weapon focus adventurer. No weapon focus adventurer on Atuk. It's a dagger. And if we go here, measured restraint, we don't have a specialization or focus in rapier or shield. We just have it with the flail. No, we don't have it with the flail. Yeah, we do. We have a focus, adventurer weapons, getting 6 for that. And the Atuk is just that nasty. Even show you interrupt. Okay. Could I use the perception? I'm getting perception. Okay. Alright, very good. Bong bong. Let's go, son. Why is that empty? Website is empty. We didn't get here before. Wait, have we been here? No. Couldn't have been. I don't know why the website is empty though. We have here. Wait, we have been here. Yeah, we've been here. This is up here. What in the world? Engwithan machine. Are we done in here now? I saw a vision of the Len and Key agents surrendering their souls to the Engwithan machine in Cliaban Rilag. They performed the same ritual I witnessed outside Salat Lee's, which means they must be doing this all over the Deerwood. The thoughts of one of the agents suggested that they were there to ensure the infants in the area would be hollowborn. It's complete, so we tell Lady Webb about it, I guess. And we exit. Okay, so it got us to the exit. We got all the loot and everything we're getting. Oh, we came out right there, yeah. So we're done here. Do we go out the front door, or do we go where we came through the cave? That's through the cave. Here's a different cave. Hireling payday, 650. No big fight at the end of this, it looks like. A young Glonfothan grabs the horn around his neck and sounds a bellowing call. Defiler! Huh. Warriors splash across the stream, their weapons raised and their painted faces still and stony. You are warned, Estramor. What are they doing way back there? Okay. Everybody attack.
Need something?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Maybe you go attack there. Yeah, perfect. Palagina or Dare come attack the Glonfothan warrior.
I'm ready.
Okay, that one's knocked out. Alof. Get in there. Bong bong. Let's go fight here.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Bong bong.
I'll teach.
Oh. Glonfothan Hunter. 39 damage. 6 Lucia. 13 Copper Pawns. 6 Fennings. Who's that, Haravius? The male and female pair are often used in Bareth iconography. If I recall correctly, they represent the god's cyclical changing nature. Right, Bareth has the male and female iconography. Oh, there he is. He was waiting for us even if we came out the cave exit. You must really think he's a strong dude. 35 silver fennings, fine hide armor, and a spear. Sleathor or something. Yeah, he was waiting for us even if we came out that direction. So anyway, we're complete with Cliaban Rilag. Is there anything down this way maybe? No, this is all emptiness. So we know about the Light and Keys activity. They're doing a very bad thing. But how do we bust them for it? Is that out? We're done here. Deerford Crossing. Twin Elms. We can't reach Twin Elms yet. Deerford Village. Let's head back to, is it Brackenberry? Yeah. And report to Lady Webb what we discovered about the key. Chapel completed. Let's figure out the chapel. Next move to build library, 2 prestige, 1 prestige for the Artificer's Hall. We could buy traps and receive a mechanics bonus. Let's go with the library. Contains volumes of ancient lore. Upgrading it will grant a lore bonus. 900 copper, 2 days. We have 22,000 copper. Pretty gnarly.
Gods keep you.
Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers, who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. She bows. You are quite welcome. St. Garn Spark. Now I must be off. Farewell. A pistol. It's unique. St. Garum was a priest of Helia, known for his mastery of the art of wordplay. It was said that he could shape the mood of a crowd with a single word, and find with cruel position the most shocking turn of phrase with which to dismantle an opponent. One more whimsical daughter of the Deerwood had this pistol crafted in his honor. For the gun, too, she said, could put an end to any debate. Plus 10 accuracy attacking the same target, 25% shock damage, 60-yard bypass. Oh, that's a nasty pistol, for sure. Pistol would be what? Adventurer? No, not an adventurer. Weapon focus peasant? No. Weapon focus ruffian? Yeah. Also the blunderbuss, though. I'd rather her use the blunderbuss. Well, 70-yard bypass. Damaging 2 plus 30. Let's check it out. She's got 51, 8 to 12, but times that by 6. Versus the pistol, 23 to 31, accuracy 56. Look at that nasty thing. All sparking and stuff. And what does that do again? 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. So shoot anyone, and anyone attacking that will gain 10 accuracy, pretty significant. 25% shock damage. Has the same DR bypass basically as the blunderbuss. Isn't going to do as much overall damage. And it's very slow with a weak interrupt. While the blunderbuss has the weakest interrupt, 6 projectiles. So 48 by 72 or whatever. Yeah, 48 to 72 actually, but it hits multiple peeps. It's all over the place. It's a spread. But the pistol, and that's worth how much? 1,000. It's a good idea to see how much they're worth too. Lead spitter. because that's going to show a lot as well. 25% shock damage. That's not calculated in the damage, is it? No. Wish it would be. And then 60R bypass. The 10 accuracy is what's turning the tide for me, making me want to use it. And we can further enchant it. Just like slay something and give it something here. It doesn't even have fine. We can't give it exceptional. We don't have rubies. We use the pistol though. Because if we enchant this, the lead spitter, and we could put a lash on it, it would be much the same as what we're using, and we can make it fine. It's damaging 2 though. Still, I think we should use the pistol for now. Who could use the blunderbuss though? Forgiveness, unique pistol. Let's use... Can I use the blunderbuss? Weapon focus, adventurer, yeah. Let's just use the blunderbuss, lead spitter. 28 to 38 with that pistol. Oh, he loses 5 accuracy with it. Why do I lose 5 accuracy? I don't understand that. Why in the world would I lose 5 accuracy? It says no accuracy enchantment on it, does it? Accuracy -5 to veil piercing. Oh, this is accuracy -10, veil piercing. Right. It has 1 more damage. DR bypass too. See how long we've been playing? 37 minutes, okay. I'm still going to use that and this forgiveness pistol. You know, we can pretty much just bonk away, actually sell it for a smooth 1k, but we'll stash it for now. Bong bong. We'll keep Adair with his perception, the core, so increased constant recovery. We'll stash that. We've got some stuff to sell here. What about... No, we don't want to sell our second good stat shield. And do I want to use that instead of the larder door? We went over this. 67. Yeah, that gives us secondary attack. Alright, let's stash that then too. Bong bong, okay. And I still have this. I want to make exceptional. But unfortunately, I just don't have the ability at the moment to make it exceptional. Which again, we need what? A ruby or something? A sapphire? Sapphire. That'll bring that right up to par. Stash Weedman's journal. Alright, very good. Let's go in and inform Lady Webb about what's going on. Keep her in the loop. Is there a trader in here? Current.
Hello.
Don't read agent. I don't think there's a trader in here. table we can't take anything from. Yeah, okay, let's head upstairs. I want to go to House Dominel and see what further magic items they've got available. Now that we've got all this money. And also check with Laura. Out in Copper Lane. Alright, here we go. We'll end the episode with this.
How fares your search?
There's something I can tell you about the Lead and Keys operations.
Well, let's hear it.
The Engwithan Tower in Heritage Hill contains an ancient machine that can control the flow of souls. The Lead and Key activated it.
This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since.
Right?
The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may be that Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it.
Right?
That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
Alright, that's all for now. Have other questions?
Yes.
Alright, so next time, guys, we're going to tell her about what we just found at the ruin. So I hope you'll join me for that. Come on back and we'll check that out. I didn't want to do it now because it might drag us into something bigger, as it's pretty big news. So I hope to see you guys then. Want to say thanks for watching, as always, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, as it helps the channel. Also, if you want to help the channel in another way, you can become a member for as low as $1.99 a month. Not that I'm a salesman, but it does help. Shout out to my members. Love you guys. If you want to become a member, the info and links are in the description of this video. And I hope to see all y'all next time with much more fun. Still going to be playing this for quite a while, I feel. So, see you guys next time. Until then, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. It's your boy GGF signing out. Much love, guys. Catch you next time. Ciao for now.